Nice to see you again.
You too.
You're staying busy.
Yeah, actually, since doing, I was working on Quentin's movie, Hateful Eight, and since then I've had Deepwater. We met each other again on Deepwater, and then Fast and Furious, and
here we are
Guardians,
again.
and yeah.
So there was a collective scream, me included, when the trailer, they kept it a secret. Trailer gets released, you're in it, I went nuts. I rewound it, okay? I had it on my DVR, I think Kimmel released it with the first trailer, and I rewound it when I saw you, I'm like, there's no way. how did they, congratulations for being in this film, number one. Number two, how did they pitch you on this?
It was when we were doing the publicity stuff for Hateful Eight, and suddenly my phone was going off saying, "Are you gonna be Peter Quill's dad?" And what's that? And are you gonna do Guardians of the Galaxy? And I hadn't seen the first one. I'd heard of it. I knew of it. I obviously had been living under a rock, but I saw the first movie and understood why everybody fell in love with it. It's just everybody in it is great, and Chris's character is. It was remindful of some pieces of it, of some things that I'd done in the past, and then I understood why I was kind of the right person to possibly be playing his dad. And I thought it was, then it was just like, well, I don't want to come in and wreck this thing, so I got to find out about it and understand it. And James Gunn, he has a handle on it. He knows exactly what he's doing. Everybody else in the project does too. So it was like joining a good team already, and then being given the opportunity to play a great character in it. And so what was not to love,
It seemed like this was a fun role to play.
It was. I mean, look, Ego the Living Planet. It's like if you've got a stack of I've had great fortune in that I've had opportunities to play some characters and try to create memorable ones. And a lot's in the name, and Ego is Ego the Living Planet, so not bad, not a bad name.
Had you met Chris before working?
No, I never met Chris before, but Kate knew him and said, great guy. He said, you're going to have a great time with Chris. He's just a really good guy, and she was right.
Were the scenes hard to shoot? Because, I've talked to Chris a couple of times. He's a nut.
He's funny, man. He'll try anything, which is great. He loves to get in the sandbox and play. You're fortunate when you get that opportunity to work with somebody who enjoys working in the way you do, which is let's try this, let's try that. And the main thing is that you have a director who you trust, so that when you do something horribly wrong because you're just trying to do something, you're not worried about him saying, yeah, I got my work. He has great control of it, and it's just fun to give him choices, options.
Kurt, I went back and watched some of our interviews, which are just, I love talking with you every time. Your entire family I love talking with. But I can't believe I've never asked you this one question that I like to ask people that are established, that have had amazing careers. What is it about acting that you love so much?
Ever since I was a kid, I was drawn to get fascinated by certain people. Just about every day, I'll see somebody that I gotta stop and watch. And I'm sure that's some kind of psychological stunted growth thing, but I got it. I have that disease. And so I just like watching people, and there's only 7 billion of us or whatever to look at, so I love that. And then you have the opportunity maybe to read something, and you can collect 3 or 4 or 5 of those people in your mind. They just come to you quickly. Oh, that reminds me of this. And then don't be afraid to try it. Don't be afraid to go there. I've been having a great time now for 56 years, I guess, doing that.